Welcome back, everybody. It's another beautiful day. I'm your host, Brad Rassy. Welcome to Rad Rass. So, I got a plan for today. Let's see if I stick to it. Most of the time I end up changing my plans, but you do have to adapt when you're out here fishing. You never know what you're going to run into. You know, other opportunities might arise, but today the goal is Sheep's Head. And I'm going to go through how I'm going to fish for them and hopefully catch a few. I know they're out here. I saw a guy catching some yesterday, and we're going to see if they're still there, if he caught them all. There's going to be a little bit of wind, but I should be able to anchor up and get in a good spot underneath the bridge and hopefully catch a few. Be able to take some home, clean them up. They taste pretty good. Alright, I will see you at the bridge. Any shellfish or anything like that, like the oysters? So we're going to see if we can come up with some sheep's head. I see a guy on the other side catching them all the time, so I figured I'd come out and I'd try it. I can see some swimming over there. I started with here. My boat's kind of big, so it's a pain in the butt. To fit it in anywhere. Alright, so I'm trying something I haven't done before, and that's fishing for sheep's head right next to the highlands. So you're supposed to scrape some of this stuff off. Barnacle. I looked it up on the WC website. I think I find you do. Well, I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Apparently, it's okay to scrape the barnacles. You just can't let part of this any shellfish or anything like that. The oysters. So you'll see if I'm gonna come up with some sheep's head. I see you guys. And my bait's gone. This is going to be fun. This is the story of my life. Okay. We got our bait on. We're over by the bridge pilings. And drop it down. Just let it. I got a really small split shot on there. I'm going to just let it sink down. And try in between the next one. Gotta have your drag set kind of tight, because to get right on the barnacles and cut you off. See one over here. I don't know. It's probably not big enough, but no. Got my bait. Alright. Didn't get the hook set on camera, but that is target species. And just like with everything, we check fish rolls, see what size we can keep them and how many we can keep. Alright, so I don't know how well you can see that, but it's sheep's head open. You can have 8, and they got to be at least 12 inches. So I've got one. He does not look a foot long, but we'll check him and throw him back. So I just measured him. He's 11.5 inches. These are real pretty fish. You get them in the right sun. But they also have weird looking teeth. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and throw him back. Let's get another one. Not. Alright, this might be a 12-incher. Gonna be close. Alright, from there to there, he's 11. Ah, he's going back to. Teeth, you don't want to get your fingers in there and take a hunk of skin off. Alright, back in the water. And the female's legs are coming out. Alright, so we did what we set out to do. We caught some sheep's head. There wasn't any that were keepers. I'm not planning on staying out on the water all day, so I'm going to hit a couple little spots that I almost always hit on my way back in and see what that produces. But yeah, it's been a good day. Beautiful day, not too much wind. Learned a few things and got to go fishing. That's what it's all about. See you at the next spot. That's a shark jumping. That was interesting. I don't know if the camera caught it. Sometimes where there's snapper, there's sheep's head. I drove past quite a few docks looking to see if I could see any. I didn't see any, so I just chose this one to stop at. It's got this big boat, cast a big shadow. And something little down there. And it's a little snapper. These are mangrove snappers. They have to be 10 inches to keep. This one's probably about 6. But they've got teeth in there. That's why they call them a snapper. Here comes the big dog. What's up there, pretty puppy? Hello. Here comes your noisy backup. Looks like we found another undersized snapper. A little bigger than the last one. Got a manatee, fellas. Look, a manatee. Little baby.